Welcome to Conversations by Keohane. My name is Joe Reardon. When it comes to pre-need funeral planning, the most commonly asked question of us is, what happens if the funeral home goes out of business? Where does my money go? It's a great question, and it has a very simple answer. Particularly in the state of Massachusetts, which is very heavily regulated to protect consumers. When an individual pays for advance planning, the money that's paid is placed into a trust. That trust is held in the individual's name. It's assigned to the funeral home so that the funeral home can care for the person when the time comes. But it is always able to be accessed by the person who placed the money into the trust. There are two ways of doing it. The first is a revocable funeral trust. The revocable funeral trust allows those who place the money into it to access it at any time. So they have the freedom of canceling the contract and also taking money from the contract if they so wished. The other type of assignment is an irrevocable assignment. Many of us have heard the stories of family members who have gone into nursing homes, and one of the first things that they've been encouraged to do is to prepay their funeral expenses. In doing so, they have to set the money aside in an irrevocable funeral trust, which separates it from their assets and is exempt from Medicaid consideration. Regardless of which assignment form you choose, revocable or irrevocable, the contract can be reassigned to any other funeral home. In fact, in Massachusetts, if a funeral home should get out of business, the law mandates that each and every account holder, every person who has a trust with that funeral home, must be notified by certified mail to ensure that they have the opportunity to transfer their contract to another provider. Additionally, if someone should move, they have that option as well. There's great flexibility in changing funeral homes if one so desires. The great part of advanced funeral planning is protecting our family members. Knowing that our affairs are in order, that the funds have been set aside, allows our families to focus on what's really important, the ceremonies themselves. Funeral ceremonies are an opportunity to say goodbye, opportunity to gather, an opportunity to share in loss and in a celebration of one's life. If one's advanced planning arrangements, their pre-need funeral planning, is in order, all their family needs to do is focus on creating a personal and meaningful experience. And that is the greatest benefit of advanced planning. So if you have your own advanced planning contract with a provider right now, and perhaps you're looking to move to our area, we're happy to help you to transfer it. If your funeral home is going out of business, which some do, we want you to know that we're here to assist you in transferring your contract from the funeral home you chose previously to Keohane. Because here at Keohane, we know the value of advanced planning, and we want to help our neighbors and friends to get the best benefits available to them and ensure that their families are protected and able to care for one another when the time comes. Thank you for listening and watching to Conversations by Keohane. Look forward to seeing you again soon.